See, no one has the power or the right way to love you. No one does. It is through the help of God. Very hugely. Let God be at the center. Let God be at the center of it all. Let Him expose to you the truth that you would not even ask about, that your mind will not even go to. It will just start coming clear to you. This is not about red flag or black flags or green flags. The truth, like the major truth, the truth that is important for you and for that person as well. And if God is not in support of such union, your efforts and everything, no matter what you do, it won't work out. You will just keep getting frustrated. Is why there is that need to submit yourself to that spiritual part of your relationship. How do you go about it? You pray for this person. You pray about this person. Specifically table this conversation to the ears of God and let Him settle things within you that are understanding and that are for you. Don't make that mistake of going to shoot your shots and then telling God that you found one girl or you found one guy, and so you are going to, ask the person, and the person has agreed, and so you won't go to make it all work out for you. Let God tell you then, shoot that shot or don't shoot the shot. After all, probably that person is not for you. The person is not even worth shooting the shot for. Then you expect it all to go well. Then we start hearing things like men are scum, women are cheats, or fear women, fear women. There's some set of people that we would never hear this kind of things come out of their mouth. Why? That's because there's a conscious deliberation of godly commitment, godly involvement in that relationship, or before they commence that relationship with that individual. And I tell you, God doesn't want you to fail in your relationship. God doesn't want to see you fail in your relationship. So why go in your strength? Why go on your own? Because the moment you start going on your own, just finish it on your own. No. Now, this is where I get to answer that one question that a lot of persons must have been having in their minds. Like, I'm literally hearing them at the moment. And that question is no other than, how would you know when God is talking to you? How would you know when God says this is the person? Will God come down from heaven and point and say that's the person? Will God point to you? Will God tell you, my son, that's your wife, go and marry her? Well, I will put it to you that God speaks in diverse ways. God speaks to you through your ears. That's your listening. God speaks to you through visions. God speaks to you through touch. God speaks to you in diverse ways. God speaks to you through people. Like, someone can tell you that I have a feeling that this is what is to be told to you. At that point in time, how do you explain that? Please, I know this is a very controversial situation or conversation, because we have everybody with different faith opinions, and that's okay. But I just want to say that I would like to share some certain Bible scriptures that have helped me in quotes, and that are also self-explanatory enough for you to understand that aspect where you hear God, or where you ask questions like, how do I hear God? Well, I've had to carry the Bible, so it's not like I'm just quoting anything from my head. I'm reading from the Bible. I'm reading from the book of John 5 verse 30, KJV. It says, I can of myself do nothing. As I hear, I judge, and my judgment is righteous, because I do not seek my own, but the will of the Father who sent me. This was Jesus speaking here. It says, I do not seek my own will, but the will of the Father who sent me. And if I remember in John chapter 10, verse 27, one of the most popular versions about the sheep and the shepherd, it says, my sheep hears my voice. I know them, and they follow me. My dear, that is very self-explanatory. I will also leave some other scriptures here as a template for you to hear God and for you to understand how to hear from God. So you can hear God. All you need to do is to be dedicated to God. Commit yourself to God. He will show you things that you don't even think that you know about. Commit your relationship to God. Commit that guy or that girl. Commit your feelings towards that person to God. Trust me, it is not a useless thing to do. God cares about those little things. It's just to tell God, I feel covetous right now. Okay, so I feel like stealing. I feel like having that thing that doesn't belong to me. God cares about every detail that you think he doesn't care about. All you need to do is just to open your mouth and talk to your father. That's all. I'm in love with this guy. I like this girl. I would like to shoot my shot and let him answer you. He will speak to you. If you don't acknowledge God, I don't know what else you want to be acknowledging, or except for those that don't believe in, in any faith of some sort of maybe God or Islam and all that. So we've come to the end of today's episode, and if you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to share this video to your loved ones and the world at large, as this video would be of good benefit to someone or many people. And don't be stingy. Don't hoard what is good for someone. Share it now. And if you would like to get similar content and many others, I encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on your notifications to get notified when there is a new update. And this brings us to the end of today's episode. I remain your host, the one and only Choco Butter, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.